Hey gang, today I'm bringing you to Epcot.
The Flower and Garden Festival
30th anniversary.
Food and Wine.
Flower Edition.
Hey friends, today
Epcot Flower and Garden Festival has returned. And I only know that because my YouTube feed has been inundated with a plethora of new vlogs and videos highlighting this annual festival.
Might as well dive on in. Uh-oh. Well, I think I need to get a knife.
The wind was mighty and the food was yummy. That's right, nobody wasted any time this year. They were there opening day, even though this festival does run from like March to like early June. So like, was that like 3 months?
Whoa! Whoa! I haven't seen a line like this in years at Disney World to park at Epcot.
That's right, spring is finally here at my house. I got the gate here for the rabbits so they can come outside and enjoy some sun. But I gotta get out here sometime this week. It's supposed to be kind of nice. I gotta do some raking. I gotta do some just general landscaping maintenance back here. You know, my wife got these bricks like 2 years ago. She's supposed to make a garden with this. She hasn't done it yet. It's probably never gonna happen. But you know, this is when I shine. This is when I shine and I come out here and I clean up this stuff. I got all this like spider web, cobwebby winter stuff. Okay, I gotta come out here, I gotta sweep, I gotta clean, I gotta do my job, okay? This is when I do my job and this is when I shine, okay? I shine in these moments of cleaning, okay? Cleaning the leaves, getting these leaves out of here. This is when I do my job, okay? I come out here, I take care of all this. This is all gonna be taken care of. So out of here, out of here. Let me do my job. Let me do my job. So a lot of these videos kind of start the same way. They tell you about the festival, how you can buy a bunch of unique and seasonal food around the World Showcase, and they really do the hard sell for the festival passport program in these videos. I mean, like, each video has a lot of time and footage dedicated to showing off this paper festival passport, which highlights all the food and various events happening in the park. And you know, you get stamps for the food that you get, and then you get a free thing at the end. It's a way to get you to buy more things. Disney ain't dumb. All these vlogs and videos, and I've said it before, it's just really good advertising for the parks.
Got some lug here too. And then we got everything. We've seen all this now.
It's also finally spring here in Maryland, and my allergies are kicking into full gear. Turtle back there is having all kinds of fun with his little rocks. Spring is in the air with the animals. Everyone's having a good time. Eyes are starting to really, they're starting to really gunk up. Nose is starting to drip into the back of the throat. I'm not complaining because let me tell you, it's been really cold lately. I love this time of year. I love the in-between months. I love the spring and I love the fall, okay? I keep the door open, I get the fresh air. I don't sweat too much. I don't freeze too much. It's a nice trade-off. And if I have to have these little, gunky eyeball things, fair trade-off in my opinion, fair trade-off. I'm here for the spring. I'm here for some color. It's so gray and dead and brown and icky outside. I want some color. I want some green. This is my Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. This is the forest behind my house. See, we got a little creek of very gross, stagnant water. We do have, this appears to be some type of flower growing here. This is real nature. This ain't none of that fake nature that you're gonna see in some vlogs. Oh, that's nice. We have some pollution and trash in the little creek there. And there's a dead raccoon over there. I'm getting very upset back here. I want to go back inside. We'll go back inside. Green! I got the green shirt on. I got the green light. Green day. I'm just excited for spring. That's what it is. I'm real excited. I'm excited for spring. The pacing of these videos is almost identical, right? They start off at the front of the park, naturally. That's the way you go in. And they all highlight the new Moana, Rocky, topiary. And this, I got a bone to pick with The Rock. Let me just say, I'm not a fan of The Rock. And no, it's not because he always attacks and messes with my boy Cody. And he turned John Cena heel, which was kind of cool. I was first time in like 20 years, John Cena turned heel. Kind of cool to see him do that again. I remember when he was a little kid, Dr. Thugnomics. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I don't need to go down that route. But The Rock, he's just so money hungry to me, and he's such a shill. He is such a shill. He's always hawking his tequila or Under Armour. He's doing the Black Adam Shazam movie thing, which is a big flop, and he thinks, oh, Black Adam's as strong as Superman. No, he's not. No, he's not, Rock. Stop it. What are we doing here?
Because the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
Power dynamic is going to shift. Rock. He's also a board member of TKO, which owns both the UFC and WWE, both companies with questionable stuff. He's consistently the highest paid actor. What are you doing with all that money, Rock? You don't need all that. Give me some money. I'll take it. I'll take it off your hands. I'm sure a lot of people out there will help you out with some of that money. We'll take that money off your hands. You don't need all that. He also inserts himself into all kinds of things in the WWE last minute. He hogs the spotlight. It takes up so much time and gives the worst promos where he goes back and forth, and he's either a good guy and he's a bad guy. It just makes no sense. Rock, I need you to pick a lane. Even though initially last year when he did kind of become the final boss heel bad guy character, that was pretty cool. I will say that was pretty cool. But you did too much. It was very inconsistent. Okay, all right, I gotta stop. We gotta stop about this. Too much about The Rock and wrestling. I do think though eventually he will get into crypto. Rock is a carny, and for those who don't know, a carny is someone who really politics their way into getting all the spotlight and all the money. I mean, they will stab their best friend and the audience in the back to get ahead and to make more of this. So, I'm just saying that stupid Moana Maui flower statue is lame, okay? The Rock is lame. He's a jabroni. I'm not a jabroni. There, I said it, okay? He's the jabroni. I'm not the jabroni. Don't get it mixed up. Come at me, Rocky. Come at me. And watch me do my job. Watch me do my job. Let's get back to this festival, shall we? Because we got a lot of food to talk about, and the wind. Because everybody, like I said, went on opening day and it was windy. So we really talked about the food and the wind. First up, Mammoth Club. So initially I kind of wrote them off. To me, they seemed a little, how should I phrase this? Better off, a bit wealthy, a bit too rock-like. But, you know, they have some fun little zingers and moments in their video. They seem like a fun, authentic couple that just tells jokes for their own little amusement. I'm down with that, you know? Let's all have fun together, not take ourselves too seriously.
I love that Disney's done this.
There are so many birds
around here, and I am so stressed out.
My favorite type of videos and vlogs are not so much about the actual adventure and like highlighting every little specific thing that the parks do, but I tend to gravitate more towards the creators that showcase their personality and show the fumbles and the shenanigans that goes along with making these videos, you know? Show me the messy stuff. I don't need all the pretty stuff. I don't need all the pretty food. Just not for me. I also like that Mammoth Club shows off the flowers. And let me tell you, I miss out on the butterfly little zone, the hangout zone, every year. And I don't know why, because I love bugs. I love insects. Big fan, okay? Especially moths, okay? I'm getting too excited. I like talking about moths. I think they're really cool. Butterflies get all the attention, but moths technically have better colors and better patterns. I gotta stop. Okay, I'm getting too worked up about moths. They're just so cool and way cooler than butterflies. I said it.
Now, much like Martin Short on Only Murders in the Building, I could live off dips.
Oh, of course these two watch Only Murders in the Building. That is such a white person show. I watch it too.
or tea.
I don't love tea, like hot tea.
Oh.
It's not I don't mind it. I'm not Ted Lasso, but
You know, I always figured that tea.
Oh, and now she's talking about Ted Lasso. Oh my God, these two are so freaking white. I like Ted Lasso as well. And as we go along in these vlogs, they're highlighting the food. That's really cool. Not for me though, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to the festival this year, so I won't be able to really taste or eat this food. So just having me watch this delicious food I'm just not as interested. A little bit, you know. Turtle, what in the world are you doing back there? He's like attacking his heater. Hey. What are you doing? What in the world are you doing back here? You gotta stop. Sometimes sometimes. I tell you, I'm trying to make video magic here, and he's putzing around back there. All right, where was I? I won't be able to get to the festival this year, so I don't really want to watch people eat food that I can't get. So I'm just gonna be like, not for me. Not for me. And sometimes these food reviews can come off a little stiff to me. It's theme park food designed to be photogenic for social media. And it looks like some of this food might be locally sourced. That's kind of cool. I like that. Maybe supporting some smaller businesses. I don't know the full story on the kitchens and the various booths. Are they small businesses? Are they local chefs? Does Disney bring them in? It's one thing I never really hear too many people talk about in these videos is where this food is coming from, where these ingredients are being sourced from, or how these dishes are created. Instead, it's just vloggers going from booth to booth, eating things and offering their opinions on the food, which is, I guess, okay if some people do that. It just feels like a lot of them do that. At one point, I paused some videos to look at the menus outside the food booth because, of course, every vlogger gets footage of the standee menu that's outside of each food booth, seeing if I could spot any information about where this food is coming from. I couldn't really see anything. They even have the passport, right? They spend so much time talking about the passport, but in the passport, there might be some information on where this food is from, how it's made, something, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that, but okay, Florida Fresh, what's that all about? I had to go on stupid Google and use its default dumb AI to give me info on if the food at the festival is locally sourced. And even then, I can't trust this AI, because the AI is just cobbling together information that it finds online. That could be any information. It's just gathering up all of this information, whether it's opinion, information, whatever, and cobbling it together to give you an answer that you may want. You can't trust it sometimes, because it's kind of dumb. And then I spent all of 2 minutes looking online for any info on it, and now I'm just polluting the airwaves, the internet airwaves, and offering my opinion on the subject matter, and I clearly don't know if anything is right or wrong. So therefore, I am the problem in this situation. I am doing everything that I am complaining about. Am I the only nerd that cares about this information? Am I gonna be stuffed into a locker at the end of this video? I'm just so frustrated. Everyone, I'm just so frustrated. I'm just excluded. I apologize to the vloggers out there that maybe have covered this subject. I didn't see it, maybe I didn't watch all of the video, or maybe I just missed it when I was watching it, so I do apologize if you covered it. It's like Mammoth Club at one point kind of highlighted where some of this booze is from, but I don't drink, so I don't really care.
Oof. Hold up. This is good, actually.
Oh, and of course, Kyle is there.
This is a neat topiary. I remember them.
I hurt my throat when I screamed like that. Oh, hold on. I think I spotted someone in the background of this video here. Is that my boy Kevin? K-Dog? Oh, it is. It is. Yeah, we got double behind the scenes vlog action here. We are crossing the streams.
And then you got the little lily pads. You have Tiana right there. Now, sad news, they canceled Tiana's show. Disney's been working on the show for years, and they built Tiana's Bayou Adventure to kind of lead into the show, and they canceled the show.
Yes. Thank you, Kevin, for pointing out the fact that Disney canceled that new Tiana show, which is pretty far into production, too, mind you. I mean, you know why they canceled it, right? It's such a weak company. Such a weak company. All right, now we get into the danger zone.
We've made it in. Festival merch will be over here. There is so much Orange Bird merch. Let the rundown begin. For $30,
Kevin, please don't do it.
$25
Kevin, please
for
don't do
this
this.
adorable.
Kevin,
$15
no.
a little salt and pepper. $55 for this.
it.
$45
No.
for these.
No,
$35.
Kevin, no.
$35.
Stop.
$200.
No, it's too much.
$248 for this little purse. $228 for this crossbar. $40. They're gonna have the $30 for this hat. $50 for a lug. If you have a Loungefly bag. $25 for the orange. For $27. $25. They have a $55. They have an annual. $35. $35. It'll $35 for this shirt. $60. And Alice. $45. We're gonna have the Alice. $30. They're gonna have the $28. They're gonna have a little mug. $25. They have a little. I don't know what this is. $75 for $35. $30. $65. They're gonna have $100. $35 for the ears for an unnamed price.
Stop this, Kevin.
Pixie dust.
So it sounds like a lot of people this year really like the festival, and then others really didn't like it. Some thought it was lazy and bad. Others liked the food. They liked it this year. They're like, this is really good. I mean, personally, it did look kind of the same to me, but here's the thing. I don't go every year. I don't have that luxury of going to the parks every week, sometimes every day, like some of these vloggers do. I think I've only gone to the Garden and Flower Festival maybe 4 times, like ever. Yeah, because let's be honest, Disney World's just too dang expensive. So maybe it's okay if they don't change up things so dramatically every year. Plus, where's the incentive for Disney to change up so much stuff, because you guys kind of go there regardless every year and you buy all this food and you do all this stuff. So why fix something if it ain't broke? That's kind of Disney's mentality there. And listen, I'm not trying to criticize anybody here or trying to tell people what to do. Obviously, it's working for these people, and I'm just some lonely scrub sitting here in a basement. Like, I'm nothing. These are just my observations. Simple as that. And I won't lie, sometimes when I film at the parks, I want to film and showcase everything, but then I get kind of lost and overwhelmed. I'm like, am I filming too much of everything of this park? And then it kind of almost becomes like a little bit of a commercial for the theme parks. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of not what I intended on doing. But you get swept up in the moment and you're like, ooh, you get real excited. You want to show this, you want to show that. Oh, I can't wait to share this with people. And honestly, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing half the time. So it's a silly, dumb balancing act of finding a way to showcase the information or the experiences versus your own personal experience and your adventure doing it. Epcot Flower and Garden Festival it's here. It hasn't even been a full week yet of it, but man, it has been covered very well. So I'm looking forward to next year. Also, aren't those topiaries just technically fake, right? It's just a giant like statue and they kind of decorate it with a couple fake flowers and leaves, right? Or am I wrong? Are those actual like real flowers? I don't know how the topiaries work. I don't know how nature works in general, but I like it.